How's it going, everybody? I'm Danny D. This is 7 Deadly Bananas, and I am joined with Audrey from the amazing channel Songs from a Suitcase.
La, la, la.
And we are doing my first lyrical corner, where we are going to be reviewing August by Taylor Swift.
My Google says that we need to start with August first. So we already fucked that one up. And then it details a romance between her, Augustine, and this guy, James. However, in the song, she's reminiscing about her time spent with him, recalling those summer days, because in reality, he had a girlfriend. So he's cheating. And she and he were just a summer fling.
All right, here we go. Let's get this on.
Salt air and the rust on your door. I never needed anything more.
Oh.
Whispers of are you sure?
Are you sure?
Never have I ever before.
Is this a virginity song? See, again, I don't like it that the lyric video is only displaying one line at a time. It's so much easier to connect the lines if you're able to see them, displayed.
I love the transition. Because it's just, she's just so quiet. You get a little release and then it kicks in with the music there and you're like, yeah.
It's definitely a little bit of an attitude change, but all it is double time. She just double timed it,
Can see us lost in the memory. August slipped away into a moment in time.
Now, see, I was thinking originally that it was just like the end of summer.
Yeah.
August slipped away.
Because you didn't know that this is from a chick named Augustine, so it's kind of a play on words. It is August slipped
that's
away.
not fair.
Summer did slip away.
She's forcing people to Google her.
Welcome to Taylor. It's
I don't
chat
like
of
Googling
putting
people.
the puzzle together.
I do like that she's doing this, though. To combine 3 songs to be about the same thing, but have them each be different in their own right. Like, I really like the idea of that.
Cause it was never mine. And I can see us twisted in bed sheets. August slipped away like a bottle of wine. Cause you were never mine.
August slipped away like a bottle of wine? Mm-hmm. How does a bottle of wine slip away? Did you pop her cork of the bottle of wine? How does a bottle of wine slip away?
One thing I'm learning about Taylor for sure is that she uses literal words to still convey metaphors. And where the bottle of wine may be a literal sense, the metaphor behind it could be just that. Maybe it was even her first time drinking or whatever. And if she is also losing her virginity, if that's also a possibility, being 21 and still a virgin is not common.
Yeah, it's true.
At least it's not spoken about commonly. At least my experience, most people are probably sexually active before that,
so
or at
you're
least have had
saying
sex.
maybe it isn't about her losing her virginity, because if we're under the assumption that she's legally following California laws, she'd have to be at least 21, and that's unusual. So the odds of her being a virgin have now decreased due to the wine subject.
It's a possibility.
Okay.
You're back beneath the sun. Wishing I could write my name on it. Will you call
On your back?
I guess.
when you're back at school? I remember thinking I had you, but I can see us
Ooh, that's
lost
a
in
change
the
in music.
memory. August slipped away into a moment in time.
Wow, did you hear that? It's not as happy. It's not like it's not like happy music. It was sadder.
Yeah, she does that a lot with the songs that I've heard.
Listen to the music difference.
Lost in the memory. August slipped away into a moment in time.
Okay. And then
But I can see us lost in the memory. August slipped away into a moment in time.
it doesn't have that cute happiness behind
It was
it.
never mine.
It feels sadder.
I wouldn't
feels
call it
confused.
sadder. Confused, yes. Sadder, no. Another thing Taylor does is really uniform her songs in such a way that the emotion of the song progresses, and then actually you can see a transition from one emotion to another.
Yeah.
Almost every song I've heard from her, as a matter of fact, follows that kind of pattern. The more personal ones, not the poppy ones, But this one in particular, like what I got is her coming to a realization that what she thought was isn't. You know what I mean?
It's true.
And it's like she's kind of questioning things. So it's pausing and slowing down on the music, almost like she's thinking more.
Yeah.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? That's at least what
I
I'm
could
getting
get
from
that. Yeah.
it. So
And I can see us twisted in bed sheets, August sipped away like a
Sipped?
bottle of wine.
Sipped away, not slipped away. Sipped away.
Never mind.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
It said August sipped away like a bottle of wine.
Sipped away.
There was no L.
Oh.
See? Bam. It might not be a virginity song. It might be more that it's the summer fling and that
Okay.
kind of thing has never happened before.
Okay.
And I'm going to guess she's under 21 in terms of like the bottle of wine or whatnot. That's kind of can be left up to interpretation because the virginity thing I think means a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah.
That is a form of like purity
Yeah.
that you're either holding on to sacredly or throw caution to the wind or whatever it may be. And then also the ability of someone else taking that purity from you.
Okay.
You know, where that is a significant moment in a lot of people's lives. If
Yeah.
it's an important
In
thing. for
general,
folks.
if we're generalizing.
So you can kind of twist these words and kind of make them seem different than what she intended, but the overall message, I think, is exactly the same still.
Sipped away like a bottle of wine.
Sipped away.
Never
Sounds
mind.
Oh, music. See, this is where you wiggle.
Here we go,
Wiggle
I'm
it.
dancing now.
Wiggle it,
I'll
honey.
dance.
Wiggle, wiggle. Get it, get it. Oh, what's
Back
that
when
going?
we were still changing for the better. Wanting was enough. For me, it was enough to live for the hope of it all. Cancel plans just in case you call and say meet me behind the mall.
I feel like she knew he had a girlfriend. Hoping was enough.
Oh, like she wants him to break up with her.
Uh-huh,
Meet me behind the mall.
Meet
That
me
is not
behind
a
the
21-year-old thing. That is a teenager thing. So this is, I
behind the
feel,
mall.
and school and all that. Yeah. That's
Back
us.
when we were still changing for the better. Wanting was enough.
Definitely summer.
For me, it was enough
Okay.
to live for the hope of it all. Cancel plans just in case you call and say meet me behind the mall. So much for summer love,
wow.
saying us 'cause you weren't mine to lose.
I like that line.
Uh-huh.
You weren't mine to lose. That is a really good line.
And her vocals there were fucking on point. Because mine, not mine. I think, I think the old Taylor would have done mine to lose because it'd be more kind of country, more pulled. But this was done as mine, more open with an drop to it, which gives it more power.
Yeah.
Mine, it's the mine, it's
So much for summer love, saying us 'cause you weren't mine to lose. You weren't mine to lose. No.
so she knew.
But I can see us lost in the memory.
happy-
August slipped away into a moment in time. 'Cause it was never mine. And I can see us twisted in bed sheets. August sipped away like a bottle of wine.
Sipped away does make more sense.
'Cause you were
They're
never
twisted in bed
mine.
sheets. Better be over 18.
'Cause you were never mine. Never mine.
Papa Bear. Chase
Do you
Mason.
remember when I pulled up and said get in the car and then cancel my plans just in case you call? Back when I was living for the hope of it all, for the hope of it all.
Back when I was living for the hope of it all. So she totally knew. And do you think she was hoping that he would leave her? It's kind of,
Yeah.
right? Because she
Oh,
was
yeah.
totally in love with him.
She was, yeah.
And he was,
That's what the whole line, you weren't mine to lose. That's, I mean, she's talking about the other girl.
yeah. The next one will be interesting, though, truthfully. Because hearing Betty, which is James, I want to hear what James has to say about all this. That's what I want to know next.
Meet me behind the mall. Remember when I pulled up and said get in the car and then cancel my plans just in case you called? Back when I was living for the hope of it all, for the hope of it all.
Okay, so we're really stamping that line for the hope of it all. Wiggle time. It's a big wiggle time. Get it. Get it. Get it.
You can-
Get it. Get it.
Get your
Get it.
wiggle on
Get
all
it.
you want. I am not a wiggler. I have a duck waddle. I duck waddle. That's what I do. If I can just ask a question, hopefully without offending or anything.
I'm offended.
Your perspectives are totally welcome. Obviously, we don't know things. You probably know a lot more than me.
The pop in the wine, and then I found out it's sipping the wine, and I was like, dang it.
Popping corks?
Popping corks.
Oh, wow.
On that note.
On that note, next one is going to be Betty. Join us for that. Thank you so much for the support, and we will see you on the next episode.